I'm Jason, this is Cell Phone Help. Why do they make it so hard to get this back cover off? You have the Vortex, this is the NS65. Your fingernails are too short, they're too long and beautiful, and you don't want to break a nail. Your back cover's just too tight. Why do they do that? Let me help you. All right, some modern phones like the Vortex NS65, they still remove the back cover to change a SIM chip, add an SD card, even change your battery. So let's just get right into it. We're going to identify the bottom right here. And we're going to tilt the phone like this, and we're going to look for a little notch. We're going to zoom in a little bit. Right there, there's the notch. And now I'm going to give you the tool that will open it every single time. Any plastic membership card. This is my Panera card. And so the technique is to make sure your hand is down because this back lid is plastic and it'll flex. And we want to hold it and put that edge right in there. And then just push it open. Oh, I'm going to use this edge then. And there we go. It's popped open now. Now you can get it inside even here, right there. And then if it's still really tight, you can just work that card right in there. And we've got the back of the Vortex NS65 open. Let's move on. All right, this particular model is dual SIM. So let's act like you're changing your SIM. And this is really cool. I'm going to, yeah, the camera focuses. Watch what happens when I put a SIM chip in there. Put a SIM chip in. Let's say it's already in there. And it's got that little bit right there. There we go. Now to remove your SIM chip, you can get your same membership card and put it right there at the top, move it out to about there, and the moisture of your fingerprint should be able to get that. Now if it doesn't, if your moisture of your fingerprint doesn't get that, here, let me show you another technique. Grab a sewing pin or knitting needle, and you don't have to be very careful because this plastic is pretty durable, and you can just slide it out just like that. All right, now let's move on to the second SIM card right here. Let's say that you travel, business, pleasure, and you need 2 SIM cards. So you're going to same thing, put it right in here. Now I'm going to show you something. The backside of the SIM card is metal. So if you see the metal, you're wrong. You do it this way and you line it up. See right here, the bottom has that little notch. Same with this one, bottom little notch. It shows you how to put it in. Nice and easy, just like that. And again, if you can't get it in, just use your membership card. Slide that guy right in. Just like that. I think is that all the way? Nope, that is not all the way. Keep going, there we go. So make sure it goes all the way in. Now let's move on to the SD card. All right, you can identify the SD card goes right on top. Right here, SIM chip little logo, SD card little logo. So you got your SD card. Again, if you see metal, you're wrong. It goes this way, and we're going to press it right on top, and it's going to slide right in here, just like that. Nice and easy. Again, if you need a little bit of help with the card, use the card to make sure it's all the way in there. And now if you need to take it out to transfer data or pictures or whatever, the SD card, it's a little easier because it has a little bit of a notch. So the moisture of your fingerprint should be able to get that. Nope, not this one. This one's nice and snug. So let's use our card again, and we'll take it out like this. And there we go. And that's how you add or remove your SD card. And let's move on to battery health. If you've never seen a battery that's starting to fail, starting to split the seams, starting to, explode, get a little fat, that's what a failing battery looks like. So you want to check to make sure that your battery's still nice and smooth. The other thing you can check if you're having problems, make sure you don't have any sort of corrosion here on these battery contacts or here on these battery contacts. And then when you're all the way done, make sure you snap that battery back in. Battery contacts like that. Make sure your SD cards, SIM cards are all the way pushed in. And then we're going to match the window of the back cover with the camera lenses. And I always suggest go around a couple times, 2 or 3 times, just to make sure it's all the way clipped in, because if it's not clipped in, then these buttons might malfunction. And there you have it. That is the ultimate guide to taking the back cover off your Vortex NS65. If this has helped you, please like, please subscribe. And as a thank you to you, I've got this download. This is a worksheet that's phone information record. This will help you always remember your PIN, your pattern, or your password. Absolutely free to download. Look at the link in the description. And that's to help you, your kids, or your grandparents in case they're the ones that forget their PIN, pattern, or password. Hey, again, if this has helped you, please like, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.